Hey, what's up, Mix and Right Facebook fans? We're live videoing once again. We got Gene in the house, of course, doing her thing. Officer Tinsley, Duluth Police Department. He's here again. It's Ask a Cop. Submit your questions and find out the answers all in our little broadcast. We're hitting the air in a couple seconds, so get ready. Let's do this thing. I'm gonna move this monitor so we can see Ron here a little bit. Mix 108, today's best mix. Gene and Cooper here with you on this Tuesday morning, and it is time. All right, so Officer Tinsley is in the house once again. We've got some questions that have come in from previous visits, and of course the phone lines are open as well. 7402 is the number to call in. We'll dig right in with a subject, actually. Jean was digging around on your Facebook page, and there's an event you guys have coming up here, and she wanted to talk briefly about that, give it a little bit of publicity here.
Yeah, let me bring this down for I think this is really cool. And obviously, Ryan, you can talk about this. The squad car story time.
Yeah, we've been doing this for probably over a year now, and you know, different officers will go down to the Duluth Library, and they'll read stories to kids. Adults are welcome to come too, but it's a good time. They'll take the time to read to kids, and they'll answer questions, and just a good time to interact with the young kids at the library.
I love story time.
I just think that would be awesome, because the thing is too is, I remember when I was a kid, if you'd see a police officer, that it's great that you guys are stopping and interacting with the kids, and just you're not there in a call. It's not in a scary situation. It's just in a regular environment, and so I think that's awesome. Squad car story time, 3:45, June 8th through June 22nd, July 6th through July 20th, and then in August as well. So you can come on down and have some story time. You guys should read from your squad car.
Yeah, that's a thought. Well, and just so you're not confused, those dates that you see there, those are every other week. So it's every other Wednesday.
Okay.
So it's not every day of the week.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we
people
want to
don't get
clarify
confused
that.
there.
Right, exactly. That's a good clarification.
We have a group of kids down there. Where is he?
What's going on?
I've got my book, Good Night Moon. Where is he? Or she?
7402 makes the phone number to call in. We are also live on our Facebook page, the Mix One Facebook page. You can submit questions in the comments there. We actually have a question from last week that we weren't able to get to that I wanted to touch base on. Of course, warmer weather is here today. Going to be a beautiful day, and motorcyclists are, of course, out doing their thing. And we've touched base a little bit on other motorcycle-based questions, but here's one that somebody submitted, posing the question: how many motorcycles can go through a stop sign, or particularly a stop sign, at one given time? They're asking the question because, of course, they actually don't live in Duluth, but they've seen this all over the place, where they see multiple motorcycles going through an intersection at once. And of course, this is at a stop sign. If you're waiting there and there's a line of 30 motorcycles, you might be there a while. So what's the rule on that? What should we be aware of?
Well, if it's one motorcycle at the stop sign, then that one motorcycle can proceed once it's their turn. If there's two motorcycles side by side, then both of them can go at the same time. If it's a group of motorcycles and they're all together, they cannot go through all at once. So in other words, if you're aligned side by side, those two can go through. If you're by yourself, of course you can go through.
Sure.
And then the person behind you. So
basically, it's basically car rules, if you will. And that includes basically groups of two side by side.
Well, it is traffic law, so motorcycles have to obey traffic law.
There you go.
So if you have 3 people, you got to go 2 and 1.
Right.
Not 3.
Right.
I'm so good at math. I'm so proud of myself. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I figured out a math problem. Yay! And it was kind of a word problem too, which I can't stand.
We did get a question off of our Facebook page just now here in the live video. In the chat, and they're asking the question, is it legal to fire a weapon in the city? He says, I'm in Duluth Heights and trying to eliminate a nagging red squirrel problem, and was wondering if a BB gun or a .22 would be a legal option.
Legal or illegal?
If it would be a legal option.
No.
It would not be a legal option. Okay.
No.
So basically,
I'll just leave it at that. No.
Okay.
And you're going to draw attention by your neighbors.
Sure.
And you're going to probably get a response you're probably not going to want to get.
Okay.
Even a BB gun you can't use?
Even a BB gun.
In city limits?
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
He does put in the comment that There are no other homes within 200 feet, so I'm assuming he's in a more rural area, but of Duluth Heights. But still, probably, you know, as you mentioned, drawing attention to yourself unwanted and things of that nature.
Well, definitely not firearm. I would just be careful, just, you know, going out there and doing that.
Okay.
Even
Find
BB
a
guns, they
different
can
option.
cause some issues too. You never know
Right.
when those go flying off.
Well, that's the thing is, I mean, I mean, BB guns and pellet guns, maybe not to the same degree, but any other, you know, handgun, rifle, 22 projectile does go some distance, and that's something you need to be aware of.
Right.
So,
Trying to shoot a squirrel, and who knows where this is going to end up.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So, Gene, you had another question that we had from previously as well.
Yep, don't mean to put you on the spot on this one, but
Oh, boy.
we've got an email. Well, because this I don't know, this could be kind of an either way thing. But we got an email saying I'm on a few medications. When I leave my house, I have them in a pill container that has days of the week. So I assume it's like the Monday, Tuesday, like one of those long. I'm assuming that's what it is. Has days of the week on it. Not the bottle they came in. A friend told me if I get pulled over with them in my car and I do not have the actual bottle with the prescription on it, I could be in big trouble. I don't want to haul 4 pill bottles around when I just need enough for 1 or 2 doses.
Well, really, they should be in a prescription bottle. But, you know, there's a difference of carrying a, you know, 4 or 5 pills in your pocket versus in a case like that.
Yeah.
You know, and we understand that people do have doses of medications that they have per week.
Right.
And they are broke down in days. So, you know, it's probably fine. But really, they should be in a prescription bottle.
Right.
You know,
Save your old bottles, like just for your traveling, you know, like you could, so you don't have to dump your pills out, you know, just save your old bottles, have a prescription on it. Well, and the thing is too that's difficult, I would assume for officers nowadays too, is because, you know, it's not just the illegal drugs, but some prescription drugs people are using to sell. You know, that's a big problem. So they could say these are mine, but like you said, if they're just in their pocket or something like that,
right. And
you know,
yeah, and one of the things too is that, you know, it's going to be a little bit more work for the officer, but they can pretty much figure out what's in that case if they need
Yeah,
to.
right.
You know, we've even had people carrying their medication in their pocket, just the pill.
Yeah.
And then of course the officer looks, you know, and of course if they find out that they did have a prescription for it, and they're fine with it.
yeah,
But it's just not something you want to do.
right.
You know what I mean? Best thing to do is keep it in a prescription bottle.
Yeah, because that's just one of those things too. Like I said, I mean, now with people selling prescription medications or stealing prescription, I mean, it's not. It seems a lot more prevalent now that there'd be an issue versus in the past of, you know,
Right.
oh, that's my allergy medicine or whatever.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, if they're carrying, you know, something like OxyContin around or Percocet or something like
Right.
that,
It's different than an antibiotic.
and they don't
obviously.
have a
Right.
prescription for it. I mean, and it's clear that they got them in a bag. You know, and
Yeah.
officer can pretty much tell, you know, what's what.
Yeah, that's just one of the things. So there you go. Just to be on the safe side, maybe just like I suggest, maybe an old prescription bottle. Just use one of those and be all set.
Yeah, that's kind of a sticky.
Yeah, sure. It's an individual basis kind of
Yeah.
thing. You know,
Right.
it is.
Yeah, I would imagine there are other factors that come into play too when that's a situation that you'd run into. So, all right. Well, thank you very much, Officer Tinsley. Lots of good questions here as always. And so,
We have one more
that's
thing.
right. We had the. I'm sorry,
sorry.
forgot about that.
2 things I want to mention.
Yes.
We're gearing up again for, I know you guys heard a lot about it, but or the 3rd annual Operation Canine is coming up this Thursday.
Yes.
Check out our Facebook page today. We got a cool video coming out, just kind of a promotional video. And then the other thing is, we have this, you know, the Sharps Pickup Collection on June 11th, and if you can see the time, I'm sorry. These are,
It's 11 to 2
there we go.
at the Public Safety Building Training Room. They'll be educating the public on the safe pickup and disposal of sharps. Training in sharps containers will be supplied to those who attend to, because that's a huge problem.
Right. So if you want to know how to pick up, if you happen to come across them and you happen to see one on the side of the road, and you want to help out the community, they will train you on how to pick those sharps up, you know, safely, and how to dispose of them safely, and also issue sharps containers.
Perfect.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
It's something that in certain you can run into that, obviously, as you're out, especially public property or different places where you might run into something like that, or even in some work environments. It's things that you need to be aware of, and so it's good to have some awareness on how to handle that. And so it's a good opportunity to become educated, and also, as you mentioned, get some of the proper equipment to handle that type of situation.
Well, and I did a blog not too long ago. There's an area in Morgan Park, I believe it was on your Facebook page, it was a huge pile of them. Huge
Right.
pile of
Yep.
needles, and it's a safety issue, and it's right by a creek. I mean, the kids could run over there and see that, and so something really, really important. So if you're interested, it's on the Duluth Facebook page.
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Officer Tinsley, for joining us here again this morning. And of course, if you are thinking of questions about that you can ask Officer Tinsley while he's here during the week, you can submit them online, mixonoi.com. We have a Ask a Cop submission area in the What's Hot bar on our website. So check that out and submit your questions for next week. Music on the way soon from Adele, Major Lazer, and more here in Mix 108.